Hey, what's going on, fellow money lovers? It's Kyle from VarietyErrors.com. It is absolutely drenched here on the coastline of North Carolina, so hopefully you guys are having a better and clearer day than me and getting out there to your local game stores, your local coin shops, and finding those really valuable collectibles. I have 5 double die coins that you can look for in Pocket Change, but before you scroll away going, I've seen every double die there is, Kyle. They're all the same in videos. They're always talking about these thousands of dollars double die error coins, and you're not going to find those. I would agree with you. A lot of the time, those 69S's, those 55s, are just not going to crop up in the couch, right? So let's talk about 5 double die coins that are still worth good money, but more likely to be seen when you're coin roll hunting or looking through your pocket change. Let's start off with the first one, which is the oldest on the list, and then we'll start hitting ones going through the decades all the way up into the 2000s to give you some ones that are newer that you can find. So the first one is a 1964 small date double die obverse. This one's a really sweet coin to look for. There's prevalent doubling in the word liberty and the phrase "in God we trust." I think this coin's been overlooked for a long time because 64 had a massive amount of them minted, but the small date variety has bold hub doubling and it makes it really valuable. The doubling came from a misalignment during hubbing when the mint used multiple impressions on the working dies, basically jacking them up. If they didn't line up, you got sharp separated doubling, especially on the date and the motto. Now, if you check out prices on Annex and PCGS so you can reconfirm what I'm saying, they typically sell for between $200 and $400 depending on the condition, but raw ungraded examples that are in really good circulated condition can still net good money, like $50 and above. So don't shy away from looking at 1964s just because they have a huge mintage. It's a big mistake because they can be really valuable. The second one on the list is a 1972D, and I know what you're probably thinking. I've seen your other videos, you've talked about 72s. Well, of course, a ton of people have talked about the Philly coins, the type 1s out of Philly that are worth tons and tons of money, and that's why I think these 1972Ds are overlooked. They're a great double die obverse. It's a little bit trickier to see, but you really can see the doubling in the words "in God we trust" and in the numbers on the date. So you'll want to get a loop for this one or a nice USB scope because you'll want to get a good look at it up close and personal to really see the hubbing error that was made during die creation. It's not machine doubling, it's raised, it's spread lettering, and the Denver Mint isn't known for heavy doubling, so this one stands out. Places like PCGS and NGC have slabbed these. They sell for an upwards of $600 depending on grade. Even mid-grade pieces can pull strong sales above $100 for a Denver minted coin like this that's lesser known. The third one on the list is the 1985 double die obverse. So we're hitting into the 80s, the next decade, and these show strong doubling in the word liberty primarily. Sometimes you can also see it on the date and the motto. What makes this one important is that most people blow past the 80s coins completely, yet this one's confirmed. It's been slabbed a ton of times, and there's a ton of sales records showing that they can sell for $50, $60, or more dollars, even in more moderate conditions. This doubling came from a misaligned hub on a working die, but the difference is it wasn't super dramatic, so people just don't spot it. Just pull out your loop, really take a look at 85s, because it's a good modern sleeper that even on a low end can be worth $40, $50. The fourth one on the list is into the 90s, a 1993 double die obverse. Now this one has really clear doubling. Now we're hitting pretty close into modern territory where most people assume nothing really valuable exists through the 90s. But these 1993 DDOs will prove otherwise. You'll see it primarily in the phrase "in God we trust," but you'll also see it in the 9 and the 3 in the date. This one has been certified multiple times by PCGS, NGC, and many others. They have sold for an upwards of $150 to $400 in the higher MS65s or higher grades. The key, It has clean hub doubling, and it doesn't have a shelf-like flattening in any way. So because the 90 cents get passed over, they have a huge mintage, and a lot of people don't think that there's a lot to look for. This is a great candidate for bank boxes or roll hunting or just bulk searches in general. The fifth and final one on the list is a 2001 double die obverse. This is the last one up. It's a really, really good double die obverse to look for. Doubling can be seen on the date and sometimes the motto, especially in early die states. Again, this is not a strike doubling. It's hub doubling, it's raised, it's spread lettering, caused by a misaligned hub during the die making process. Certified MS67 examples have sold in upwards of like $400 to $500, and clean, ungraded but really, really good condition examples still sell for $50 to $75 across eBay, social media groups. So there you go, 5 real double die varieties from the Lincoln Cent series that most people don't even really check for. They've been certified, sold at auction, and most importantly, they're still out there in troves. So just not where everyone's looking. If you found one, please tag me on Instagram, on Twitter, here on YouTube. Man, you heard that thunder. Tag me in a comment below. Make sure you comment your recent finds in coin and banknote searches. Stay safe out there if you're driving in the rain. I will be going nowhere. I'll make more videos for you guys sitting here. Check out my guides on VarietyErrors.com. Whole website's been updated, so check it out. Get some free info on coins and collectibles. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an awesome day.